Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I'm Psychic Medium Cari Mugz, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So if you're listening to this on my Spunky Spirit podcast, you can watch it on my Instagram at spirit.medium.carimugz, on my Facebook at Spunky Spirit, or my TikTok and YouTube at Cari Mugz. So this week we are using the Divine Beloved deck. It's a brand new deck by Tasha. It's a brand new deck for me. I don't know if it's by Tasha Silver. And on the back inside, it says, "Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can allow love to lead my life." So it's kind of like all about love and loving who you are. On the back of each card is an awesome tiger ensemble, and I love that. And the illustrations are actually really, really beautiful. There's just different kind of illustrations, and it's a pretty easy read. It's a pretty easy deck. So if you're a beginner, this deck would actually be pretty good to be able to use without. In fact, I don't even think it doesn't even come with a book. Usually the decks come with a book to read after you pull a card, and this doesn't. So everything's already on the card for you. So yes, definitely a very good beginner's book. Okay, so if you're watching this, as always, it's most likely for you, but always, always, always take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. So, beauty. I am a spark of divinity. So, change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Let me remember constantly who I am and love itself in temporary human form. And obviously, all of the signs are butterflies because I am a spark of divinity. You are part of the creator. The creator is not something that's outside of you. The creator is totally something that's inside of you. You are part of the divine. And so you need to remember that. You need to remember your power. You need to step into who you are. And right now, this is the year. If you listen to my podcast, you know that this is the year of change. This is the year of transformation, which butterfly fits perfectly. The year of the snake. The butterfly will fit perfectly because right now is when you're going into, maybe last year was when you were in your cocoon, and this year you're emerging from that and you're changing and you're beautiful. And so there's lots of things this week that are going to remind you of who you are and step into your power and not to diminish your light, and just remember who you are. It reminds me of that the Lion King, when Mufasa says, "Remember who you are." You come from the divine. It's not, the divine is not something outside of you. It's inside of you. So this week, Spirit's going to remind you who the hell you are. And so you're going to feel a little bit insecure with some things, and you're going to feel a little bit like you're not enough. And you're going to remember that you are. You're going to remember that you are here for a purpose, you are here for a reason, and that you are loved unconditionally by the people on the other side and by you and your guides. So this week is going to be that reminder that you need to step it up. You need to step into your power, and you need to remember who the hell you are and where you came from. And so just kind of watch this week, because there's going to be something that happens that maybe gives you a little bit of insecurity, maybe makes you feel like you're not good enough, maybe makes you feel like you don't deserve something, or that maybe it could be your job, maybe it could be a business, maybe it could be that you're not, in a relationship, as a mom or as a parent, and you feel like you're falling short, or you feel like that you're not good enough, and you need to give yourself grace on this. Step up and remember who you are. You have the power and the beauty, and you need to love that about you. You need to not care what others think about you. Not if Who cares if you're not good enough for them? You're good enough for you, and you're good enough for the divine. So the symbols, signs and symbols are awesome because they're going to be mostly butterflies, and there is a dragonfly, which is why I always have this to remind me of the transformation and who the hell I am, right? So Spirit's going to be showing you through butterflies. So lots of butterflies this week, and also lots of these beautiful, like, carnation flowers. They look like they're carnation flowers, and a dragonfly, and also 2 bracelets. I also too have lots of bracelets to remind me who I am, honestly. So that's actually kind of cool. This week, the word is going to be beauty. And it's going to remind you that you have that light. It says, I am the spark of divinity. We all have this light inside of us. All of us do. And some people call it the light of Christ. Some people call it our aura. Some people call it that spark. Do not dim your light this week. You let your light shine. You make it bright and bright and bright. So, beauty is, I'm actually going to say the spark. I'm going to say spark is going to be the word for the week. Beauty and spark. We'll do both. Now, there are no numbers on these cards. So we're going to do 111 because 111 reminds you, it's a manifesting number. It reminds you of who you are. And I'm going to also say 999 because 999 is symbolism of letting go of something, and so you can release, letting go of one thing so you can bring in something new. So you're letting go of your old self, the caterpillar, so you can bring in the new, the butterfly. And that's what this week's going to symbolize. So butterflies, dragonflies, pink or red flowers, and bracelets are going to be your symbol these symbols this week. And those are to remind you, in 111 and 999, to remind you who you are. So when you see these, it's because Spirit's saying, this is you. This is, remember who you are. Remember your divinity. Remember that you have so much power, and you forget that. And so you need to remember that. So I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And so this is our week to step into ourselves and remember who we are and remember that we are awesome. You are awesome. So I will see you guys next week.